Fast and Furious star Jordana Brewster and ex reach new custody agreement for their kids. Jordana Brewster and her ex-husband, Andrew Form, have agreed to new terms regarding their two children. According to court documents obtained by the blast, the former couple have agreed that their kids will permanently stay in the Santa Barbara area. With this, Form can spend time with them every week from Friday after school until Sunday at 3 p.m. Jordana Brewster and Andrew Form will share holidays equally. The documents note that if Form cannot be with the kids for 24 hours or more, he will offer Brewster the first chance to care for them. On the off chance that the Fast and Furious star cannot, her ex-husband will arrange and pay for his own childcare. While the duo plans to continue sharing holiday and vacation time with the kids equally like they have been doing, they have yet to agree on a specific schedule. Notably, Brewster will have custody of the kids at all other times, and previous agreements about child support and sharing child-related expenses will still apply. Additionally, each party will be responsible for sorting out their nanny and other childcare expenses during their custodial time. Regarding housing, Brewster will extend the agreement to provide Form with a housing allowance for another 12 months, making it a total of 3 years. The documents stipulate that if the film producer decides to buy a house, he can use the remaining housing allowance as a lump sum down payment. However, he must give his former partner a minimum of 45 days' notice if he wants to receive the housing allowance as a lump sum. Brewster avoided sharing Fast and Furious earnings with Form. The new custody agreement comes almost 3 years after Brewster signed the divorce settlement that allowed her to keep their house. However, keeping the house meant she had to pay Form $5 million for his share of the former marital home. The pair had previously agreed to separate their marital status before addressing the financial aspects of their divorce. This move effectively rendered them legally single for an extended period. They also agreed that any income earned by either party from the date of separation, May 13, 2020, and after that, as a result of their personal and professional efforts, including projects created or made during the marriage, shall be the separate property of the earning party. The provision seemed particularly significant at the time, as fans were rushing to cinemas to see the 9th installment in the Fast and Furious franchise. Per the blast, F9, The Fast Saga, raked in $70 million during opening weekend. Considering that a film's lead actors receive bonuses or percentages based on the film's ticket sales, it made sense that Brewster's attorneys made that provision in the settlement. Jordana Brewster and Andrew Form's bond started on set. Regarding how she and Form's relationship began, the blast recalled that the duo first crossed paths on the set of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning in 2005. While Form produced the 2006 horror film, Brewster appeared in it as Chrissy. They took their romance to the next level when Form proposed on their first anniversary with a 3.2-carat emerald-cut diamond ring. When speaking on the beginning of their romance following their engagement, the Home Sweet Hell actress expressed, "We started dating in secret, hanging out in my trailer, because it would have been unprofessional otherwise." Brewster and Form exchanged vows in a private ceremony on Nevis Island in May 2007 and welcomed their baby boys shortly after. The star actress did not waste time getting remarried. Meanwhile, Brewster barely had a minute to breathe after filing for divorce from Form on July 1, 2020. As the blast observed, by July 11th, the actress had already bagged herself another man. The man, as it turned out, was Mason Morfitt, an investment CEO renowned for his considerable wealth. The pair were spotted locking lips during a romantic stroll along the beach in Malibu, California. They were also seen holding hands during their intimate outing, with Morfitt being barely able to keep himself from touching Brewster. Brewster eventually cleared the doubt of onlookers' speculations that the Value Act Capital CEO was a rebound when she married him on September 3, 2022 in California. Brewster initially met Morfitt during her first marriage. Soap opera star Jessie Brewster has discussed the end of her marriage to Form. She admitted to feeling rushed when they tied the knot and realized something was missing once they had established themselves as a family. Ultimately, the strain caused by their constant separation and emotional distance during the pandemic led them to separate. Brewster has since reconnected with Salesforce Inc. director Morfitt just days after her split.